Hey Sue, how are you today?
I'm doing all right.
Has anything changed since we talked last, or anything different?
Um, I'm still feeling kind of sad. I thought about calling a couple of my friends, but I just don't want to be around anybody. And I guess I've started calling into work because I just don't want to be around people.
And this has just been since the divorce. You were never...
Yeah. No, whenever we were together, we would go out all the time. We would have dinner party things at our house. We would do all kinds of stuff together, and with everybody else. And I would go have girls' nights, and he would go have poker nights, and...
So correct me if I'm wrong, but you have completely turned the tables, being more withdrawn as opposed to what you used to be when you were married. When you were married, you didn't feel any of the anxieties of going out that you've been feeling since you've been divorced.
Right, and I know that other people have noticed it, because my friends had been calling me to see if I wanted to do stuff. They knew I was having a hard time, but I don't know. I don't feel like going anywhere, and I think they're going to stop calling me soon because they know I'm not going to come, and I'm not exciting to be around anymore. I don't really care.
What do you feel like that you could gain if you did go out? Do you feel like there's gainful objectives in going out for you and being around people, being more social?
Yeah, I know that ideally I would go out and have fun and be able to kind of relax and forget about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I need to just move on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to do that whenever I go out and see other people and I think, well, he cheated on me with one girl, maybe it was this girl too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It just...
But how is that frame of mind working for you? What's that doing for you?
Not much. It's
Mm-hmm.
making me, the more I sit at home, the worse I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I know my friends are going to stop calling me soon, and I guess, I know it's not working. I just don't know how to change it, I guess. I just don't care.
But what I'm hearing you say is that you don't want your friends to, you're saying your friends are going to start, you're afraid your friends are going to start calling, so I'm correct in assuming you don't want that to happen. You don't want them to stop calling.
No, I want to be able to go out.
Right.
I want to have fun, but right after the divorce, I tried going out
Mm-hmm.
one time with a group of friends, and I just kind of was the downer.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't get excited about anything, and I guess I would like to be happy again. I just can't.
I can understand. I can understand how you would feel, but how would you have coped in the past during stressful situations before the marriage?
I would have talked to him about it. He was my best friend, and we talked about everything. And if we did have a disagreement, we never, before the whole other women thing, we never really had disagreements, but when we did, I would just call my mom or my best friend or my sister, and then I would talk to him about it, but he was my main support. When he knew me and what would help me and what wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not, since he knows that sleeping with other women wouldn't help me, but I thought it did.
But you do feel that you have the power to overcome? It's just the timing.
I hope that I do. I hope, I don't want to be sad the rest of my life, but right now I just can't imagine how I can move on. I'm still in shock that it's life without him. And I don't know how to live. I know we were only married for a couple of years, but we dated a few years before that, and he was just my world, and I don't know how to live without him, because I haven't in a really long time.
Well, what do you think your life would have been like if it wasn't for this? Where do you think your life would be, or how you would be if this hadn't happened?
I feel like it would have been great because I was doing really, I liked my job. I still like my job. I don't want to be around people.
How do you feel like your life would have been even before you met George?
I don't know.
If he hadn't have been a part of your life?
I guess I would have relied more on my friends for support. I know that after I started dating George, we went out. We would go out a lot, or we would have a date night, and I didn't really make as much time for my friends. So, I don't know if I would have been happier with another guy, but I'm not sure how it would have been if I'd never met him. Right now, I feel like I maybe would have been happy because of how it all turned out.
Right. I'm very curious as to see what kind of progress you'll be able to make once you allow yourself to be social once again. I would like for you to think about some of the ways that you could go about doing that, some of the ways that you feel like you could take small steps, take baby steps, allowing yourself to progressively, slowly become social once again.
Yeah. Just
be patient with yourself, but I'll be curious as to see how all that works for you. You're in the driver's seat. You can empower yourself. You can allow yourself.
That's true.
To make these changes.
Right. Because I know that, people have been trying to help me, and I'm the one that's been staying at home. And I guess that makes sense. I do have more power over my feelings than I think I do, I guess. That made a lot of sense.
Well, I'm really glad that you feel like you do, that you do have the power over that, because you have proven that in the past over a lot of things that you've been able to overcome before this marriage ever came about. Some of the things that you shared with me before. So I feel like that there's, and I'll be anxious to talk to you next week and see how you have made progress and moved along with your social events.
Right. Because I know we only have like 5 minutes left in the session, so I know we can't talk about lots of stuff, but But that's a good point. I guess I did overcome things by myself before George was ever in the picture. And I guess I've kind of pushed that aside, maybe. And I haven't really thought about it like that.
Could it be that you just haven't allowed your independence? You haven't, maybe it's, you haven't been in a position where you had to make decisions on your own. So you really relied on his input more than what you wanted yourself.
Probably. I mean, looking back, I think there were times where I wanted to do something one way, he wanted the other way, and we'd end up doing it his way, but he always had a way of, I guess, making it, kind of convincing me,
Mm-hmm.
so that I kind of felt like I came up with the idea too.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the house that we bought,
Mm-hmm.
I really, really like this other house. And, over about a week, he kept pointing things out, saying, oh, yeah, you like to cook, maybe this one has a bigger kitchen, and until I kind of started making myself think that I really wanted this house, and
Mm-hmm.
now, once we moved in, I realized that I didn't want to live there, but yeah.
So I think what you're trying to tell me is that you came to terms that it really wasn't your decision at all. It really wasn't what you wanted, that
Yeah.
particular house.
That's true.
So I'll be anxious to hear how, once you're able to really explore the past without it being so painful and think about a lot of the things that have happened, to see what other things you may realize that you may have made more sacrifices than what you thought you did at the time.
Right. Yeah, I think I feel like maybe he was more manipulative than I thought. And I guess that's the whole point of it. But that makes a lot of sense. I mean, even just you saying that, I can look back and think about things that I wanted to do that we didn't end up doing because I changed my mind, but really he changed my mind.
Well, when you do a little bit more exploring and a little more thought process, like I said, when it's not quite as painful, we'll be able to talk. I want you to share some of those other experiences with me if you choose to do so.
Because I know it'll probably take some time because I can't just do it in 2 minutes.
Right. Yeah, it's going to take time. And you need to be patient with yourself. I'm very respectful of however you want to handle things.
That's different than how I felt before with him, George.
And I'm very respectful to how you want to handle things and how you want to guide this time with me, and we'll take it in the direction that you feel most comfortable going in. And we'll talk about the things that you're ready to talk about, and talk about the things that you want to talk about.
Right.
What's most prominent on your mind.
And I like your idea about little steps. It makes things seem a lot easier than, because I talked to my mom and she was saying you need to get out there and go live your life, and I can't just go do that.
Well, oftentimes we want to hurry things up, I think, and get through the pain as quickly as possible. And that's what I would like to see happen for you. But in reality, we all know that we can't hurry that process.